Yep. You already know what it is.
What's cracking,
You already
y'all?
know what it do. One time for the fan. We back. Of course, you know what we're doing. We're talking Falcons football every Wednesday, every Sunday. Chase Bodie's here with me. Let's go ahead and start the show. Yep.
What's good?
Once again, we back like that. One time for the fan. Feeling good, feeling great. Feeling great, feeling good. How are you? Chase, Bodie, how y'all boys doing, man?
Doing good, bro. Doing good. Busy week of work, making that money.
Sheesh, making that money. Hitting another day, making that money with a fat big J. Making that money. Look at that boy Chase, boy. How do you top that, Bodie? Man, it already came out the first. Making that money already, man. Like he over here cutting a mixtape, man.
Oh man,
What's
how do
going
I
on?
top that? Want me to show you how I top it? Chase, I'm gonna show you how to wear a hat.
Sheesh.
Ooh.
Gosh.
He was waiting
the
all day
Cravey.
for that.
Not the Chase Cravey.
Salute.
Sheesh.
Hey, this shit fine. I had to go get it. I'm wearing it today and today only. I can't get
Damn, I
caught
ain't got
looking like
one.
you though.
Damn, I ain't got one.
Nah, Jack's hard too. I need one like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know I
that's
stay
tough.
with them fitters now. Now I
It's
got a whole
simple.
selection.
It's
of
simple,
fitteds.
but it's tough. Like
Yeah, I like
it's
it.
tough.
I will say, Falcons merchandise is pretty dope. Like they got the colors is one thing. I mean, come on, you rocking these colors with so many shoes, man. You know what I'm saying?
real.
Like, you know, I'm a sneakerhead type of guy, so you know, I'm looking for a specific pair of shoe to go with my outfit. You know what I'm saying? So when you got the Falcon colors, oh man, it just plays right into everything you want to wear, man. You know what I'm saying? You can actually go out to an event and put on a Falcon jacket. No jersey, no Falcon shirt, just the Falcon jacket. And people be like, man, that young hard. You know what I'm saying? But Bodie, how's everything for you, brother?
A little under the weather, but I'm here, man. I'm gonna be here because I love my Falcons. I want to talk about my Falcons. I want to see us do better, and I'm gonna try to lead us to the promised land. Me.
You're gonna lead us to the promised land. That's what you're saying.
Yes, because I'm gonna give that guidance that you need to. Some folks might need to see. You know what I'm saying? I got some stuff working on.
Bodie's breakdown tonight.
Of course.
Bodie's breakdown. You know you can catch it here on One Time for the Fan every Wednesday, every Sunday. You know we're talking about one thing, like on the bottom, talking about those Atlanta Falcons and the Atlanta Falcons only. But we do have some more things to talk about, which is important too as well. And we will get to that shortly. Chase, you got some news for us on the depth chart, injury report, anything for the Falcons as they head into their last game of the season? Disappointing for the Falcons. Disappointing season. But still we rock, still we ride, still we roll with the Atlanta Falcons. Chase, any injury news, depth chart news, any updates as they prepare for the Tom Brady?
Yeah, we got a couple injuries. Avery Williams, he was banged up, but he was a full participant, so he'll be good. Felipe is still in protocol with his concussion, and Elijah's still limited with that calf injury. Cordell Patterson missed Wednesday, but it was just a rest player, was not injury related. As far as depth chart, Elijah being missing, Hennessy will fill that role. And everybody else still the same, rotational. Troy Anderson will start. Kowalski. Let me find it. Michael Walker will be his rotation with Troy. So about the same going in. So I guess, they must see something with Hennessy starting him over Gassett there 2 weeks in a row.
Man, you froze real quick. Not Kowalski.
Sheesh. One time for the fan. Thank you, Chase, for that injury report, news, and update.
Hit that music.
Yeah, budget going crazy this year. Got to find a way to get all these segments in. Like, y'all ready for the Chase injury report and news update? Bam! Hit the segment. It drops. Chase on the beat with the microphone.
I'm thinking about introducing a soundboard to the podcast next season. So
okay,
gonna be in this one, just pressing buttons, just saying stupid shit.
Okay. Hey, budget going up. Budget going crazy out here. But appreciate that information there, Chase. The Falcons going into their last game of the season. I know some Falcon fans in here right now, like, whatever. Coming to an end.
They're just tired of being sick and tired.
Sick and tired. It sucks because we don't get a chance to play another week after Sunday. And it's been that for almost, it's been 5 years now? Going on now? So,
yeah.
Tough as a Falcon fan. But guess what? We still support. We still ride. We still rock. We still roll with our Atlanta Falcons. Go into the chat before we get into some serious talk right here. Deshaun's up in here. Deshaun go crazy. He says, stop, drop, shut him down. Open up shop. Oh, no. That's how Falcons roll. Bucks want to try. Bucks want a lot of Why I tell you Deshaun going, man, he be going ham. First comment in the chat, man. That junk gets you lit, man, for the show. That right there gets you lit. I'm a diehard fan right there. Don't forget, hit them likes. Run the comments up. We got a lot to talk about tonight here on One Time for the Fan. JRC said Niners.
Hit that subscribe.
Oh, Jay, I'm sure he did. Jay's a good friend, man. Jay's a good friend. He said 49ers, baby.
49ers. Oh, see, 49ers.
Nine again. West Coast is in here. Hey, I'm going to go check them charts in a minute. Like, let's see, San Francisco.
Let's see how long Brock Purdy arm going to last.
Gosh, not Brock Purdy.
I ain't going to count that boy looking nice.
I mean, that's what happens when you have good play calling.
Chase, you want Brock Purdy next year?
No.
Understand?
I'm just saying he's a good fit for the Niners. Good fit for the Niners.
One time for the fan.
Hello, Pamela.
Hello, Pamela.
That's good.
Die hard Atlanta Falcon fan. Victor Perez said, rise
What's good, Victor?
Rise up.
Victor Perez says, sweet. That's that CR7. CR7 getting that bread. I don't know if y'all know about soccer.
That's the brother-in-law.
Okay.
Said Atlanta United. You already know what it did. I got my Atlanta United gear over here, too. We ready. We talking Falcons football. We can talk Atlanta United if we want to. Why did you let go, Joseph? Rise up. Rise up, Keisha. You know it's going down. You already know it's about to go down. Dan Burst said, what's good, fellas? Since TB clinched, they may not play Brady, but for 1 or 2 quarters and all those quarters, I need Grady to just get 1 sack on Brady and give him. See, here's the deal about the situation with Sunday, man. Brady.
Burst finally got up off that floor and Razuz.
Shit. Damn, Burst, are you still in New Orleans on the stage at Razuz? Man over here texting.
You're like, okay, let's go.
That man was lit out there, man. That man had New Orleans lit. I felt bad because I left the club at 4 a.m. and he was still on stage, and I was like, do I just want to leave him here?
Yeah.
Like, that's the homie, man. It's 4 a.m. in a different city. I'm like, damn, I can't just leave cuz on stage like that. You know what I mean? So I told him, I was like, I'm out. Gave him the fist bump.
Yeah, buddy.
Once the fist bump, once the fist bump hit, it's confirmed. You good? We're good? That means you're good. All right.
Stop playing. You gave me like 10 fist bumps before you left.
Yeah, from like 2 a.m. I was like, all right, boys, I'm up out of here. I'm up out of here. 4 a.m. I'm still sending that joke. Just like this. New Orleans do you like that, man?
Yeah.
Get the drinks. Then you leave out and they got pizza and chicken. Just like just different spots of pizza and chicken.
Yeah.
What's better off when you get drunk in New Orleans and go get some pizza and chicken from Willie's Chicken?
And that pizza hitting.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Here's the funny thing: you got to pick the right pizza spot. You got to pick the right because they got the one over there next to Pier 54. You ain't hit. You got the one across the street though. The Gentlemen's Club, that joker hit.
Mm-hmm.
The one next to that alley where the club was, that joker hit. I done seen too many pieces in them warmers. I don't like them warmers. I like them joker right there, making the pizza right there, putting the oven, bam, you get it. I don't want them warmers.
Sheesh.
Jeff Wolf, end of July at camp. Here we come. Jeff Wolf, I'm there, man. You can go ahead and open up camp in May. I'm there first day. You already know what it is, man. This year, I think I'm gonna do it different, man. I'm probably gonna stay out there instead of just driving straight from Atlanta early in the morning. I'm probably just gonna stay out there in Flowery Branch for like a day.
That's what I do.
Go get the hotel out there so that way I can just wake up and pretty much walk the damn training camp.
Fucking 6 minute drive.
Yeah, you go up that hill, boom, hit it over. You know what it is. Jeff Wolf Ravage said, "What's good, fellas? Rise
What's good? Rise up, dog."
One time for the fan, don't forget, hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe. You know, we're talking Falcons football every Wednesday, every Sunday, 8 p.m. Out of your Falcon mind, they're going to be on the show coming up. We're going to set it up.
Oh, yeah.
Dope.
We're going to set it up. It's the last game, brothers. Congrats on the first full season covering both of us. That's good, man. Drafting free agency, here we come. That is right. We got a lot to talk about here on One Time for the Fan coming up in the next couple of weeks. And it's going to be fun. And I think when we do our draft episodes, somebody we can reach out to who can give us some inside information on the draft. Gosh, that's what you need a soundboard right there, so you can go out and be like, cue dramatic.
Hit that Minions at that.
Gosh. One time for the fan, man. Chat's going crazy. Hit that like button. Hit that share button.
Falcon mind.
Yeah.
See y'all, brothers. Definitely gonna do this show. We're gonna do it big.
Got something to talk about here before we talk Falcons football real quick. Situation in Buffalo the other night. Falcon fans, let's chat it up. Let's talk, right? Situation in Buffalo. That was a scary one.
Yeah.
Still right now to this moment, we are waiting for, some more details, but our prayers from One Time for the Fan and everybody who we know around us go up straight to the Hamlin family and everybody else that's around them.
Yeah.
That was scary to see. Even watching the replay, it is scary to see. So don't want to touch too much on it. But Chase, Bodie, just your thoughts on the situation that happened Monday night, how the media reacted, and just where we're at right now.
I think I'm gonna just tell you now. I'm not gonna give who any kind of say right now. What he says doesn't matter. This ain't about him. And y'all know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't about him. I'm not even mentioning his name. Insensitive as comment, but I'll leave it at that. Nothing matters but this young man's health. He's 24 years old. And I instantly was I was shook. I was shook when I saw that. You just don't expect that. That's terrible. So my prayers up to that brother. And I hope he's pulled through and everything. I want to see him soon at the game, waving at everybody. So that's the goal. So shout out to him.
Chase, a lot has played out in the past few hours right here in the NFL. The game I'm not really worried about. It has nothing to do with the Falcons. But still, the situation that happened, we're just going to shed some light on it right here on One Time for the Fan because you see how the media reacted. And, of course, us being a podcast, we're going to talk about things that's trending, things that's hot. Even though it doesn't involve with the Atlanta Falcons, it still involves the NFL. And once again, our thoughts and prayers go out to everybody over there with the Hamlin family. But Chase, just your thoughts on when it happened and just how you reacted to it.
Yeah, the whole situation is crazy. As far as the comment like Bodie was saying, very insensitive comment. Health first over a game. So definitely prayers out to that guy and his family and, his fan base and whoever else. But, yeah, it's tough to see. It just shows you, how short life is. Live it to the fullest.
One Time for the Fan. Players' health is serious business. That's why a lot of fans that's calling out some of these players. These guys put their careers right there on the field. Like a lot of these guys, I was listening to Warren Sapp's story the other day of how much he played and how you can't get insurance now in the NFL and certain things. And these players, they really put their bodies on the line every single day just to see us root and holler and cheer. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad to see. It's truly sad to see. And everybody around me, it was just, man, they just kind of find out more information. You would have think Buddy was a member of the Falcons. The way a lot of these Falcon fans are just out there posting and giving their thoughts and prayers about it, because it's serious, man. Players' health is serious, and that's why I respect these players. That's why we out here. We do this podcast. We respect what they do, because I'm not out there playing football. You know what I'm saying? But from watching it to a couple hours later now, and just thinking about it, man, that's sad. That's sad. But we do hope everything pulls through. I think right now, with the way it's looking, the news reports we've gotten seems like he's trending in the right direction. So that's good. That's good, is what we want. But yeah, just our thoughts and prayers go out to everybody over there with the Hammond family.
Yes.
One time for the fan now. Now we got to get into some Falcons. I know everybody here is excited about the last game of the season. You've been through a lot. And now it's time to get ready for the off season. So Falcon fans, we really do thank y'all for being a part of the show all these months, and we have a lot going forward coming up after the season. So please stay tuned, stay with us here on One Time for the Fan. But yeah, let's talk some Falcons because I'm lit. I'm lit right now. Serena, he said, where y'all gonna be? Oh, she said, where y'all gonna be for this last game?
That
I'm gonna be at
Michael
the
Jackson
Benz.
picture is fucking hilarious. I'm sorry.
Why he mugging like that?
Yeah. Boy, look, he just knocked somebody out. That's funny.
She changed that profile picture after, I'm guessing, the Falcons were eliminated. Cause I remember that profile picture was not there before.
Yeah, that'll piss you off.
That must be like, the Falcons? Out of your Falcon mindset, looking forward to it. We got Bodie's breakdown on the show tonight. We're going to talk some Falcons Bucks tonight. We're going to talk the rookie magic tonight. The rookie magic? Chase, you ever heard the rookie magic? Yeah, Bodie, ever heard the rookie magic?
What rookie magic?
I'll tell y'all.
I'm ready to hear it.
So even though the Falcon season is coming to an end, I can't wait for the free agent frenzy and draft day. I'm so excited for the future. We are excited for the future. Bodie, Professor, Chase, how excited are you guys going forward, even after the season on Sunday?
Go ahead, buddy.
Bright future, young guys everywhere. I mean, our veterans like Grady and stuff. Like, I mean, we got our veterans, but we got an influx of young guys to look forward to, and a potential rookie 1,000-yard rusher. It's just a bright future, man. Like, and I haven't been excited about the future in a while because it's been a lot of stuff, and I'll let you. We're gonna break it down in the breakdown. Nobody knows what the breakdown is but me, so we're gonna break that down too.
The last breakdown of the season.
Yeah,
the last Bodie's breakdown for the season. Chase.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. I just feel like the team itself took more direction the past 2 years than it has in the last 6 years. So I like the coaching staff. I like the amount of money that's in our pockets this offseason. I like the fact that our rookies are starters in the NFL instead of backups. So I feel like all these boys are going to take a big jump from 1 year to the second year in the NFL. You got Kyle Pitts, hopefully healed up, ready to go next year. So I think we got a chance next year. We go build defense, and I think we're going to be all right.
I think they see the problem. Now it's the time to fix it. I might go back to that comment, too, in a second here so we can talk about it. Coy said, like I always said, this is one of the best podcasts out. Y'all cover the topics. Real fans want to hear much respect and love to you guys. Coy Bishop.
Hey.
Mr. South Africa.
Hey.
Shout out, Coy.
Shout out to Coy, bro.
That was out there doing it big. Shout out to Coy, Mr. Make the Grill Jump. Everything that you do, too, as well, as being a fan and being a friend as well, brother.
This is a guy that gave 2 tickets out for us to hand out to a fan.
That is true. Coy Bishop did give out when we did our one time for the fan giveaway. Coy Bishop gave out 2 tickets to a lucky fan here in the podcast to go to the Bears game, sitting right there by where the Falcons tunnel came out. Fan went to the game, had a blast. So shout out to Coy Bishop. Really do, man. Shout out to Coy Bishop. Preston Sapp. Chase, you know him?
My bro.
Props to the medics and all the people involved in handling the health of the players. That is true. That is true.
Absolutely. They were on top of it.
Cosmos, who y'all taking with that 6th pick? So here's the deal.
Defense.
One time for the family, we're going to talk about that coming up. We'll have a lot of different takes about what we're going to do. But good thing about it is we got, 4 months for the draft?
Yeah.
3 months or so?
It's
April, at the end of April.
So, yeah, about 3 or 4 months-ish.
It's going to be a lot of covering of the draft. Right
it's
now,
so much is
going
to change.
Defense.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's so many players that's going to shoot up the draft boards, shoot down. Like, that's so difficult. I ain't going to lie. It might be somebody who tests off the charts and might be in play at 6 or wherever we end up picking. So, hard to say now. I'm still holding out hope for Will Anderson or Jalen Carter.
Yeah, you got to go one of those 2 guys. If they're on the board when you pick, or if you're thinking about trading up, you got to go one of those 2 guys.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that. It's the player we're looking at. We know it's defense. If you don't make any attempt, I'm going to keep saying this. If you don't make any attempt to trade up and you're in between 6 and 9 pick, you don't make any attempt to trade up, and you settle for the kid from Clemson, I'm going to wonder, what's the plan? Because let's just say you never picked up the phone at all. Let's just say reports come out that the 2nd, 3rd, 4th team never got calls from the Falcons. And you're sitting there like,
I think
what's so we just missed, we didn't want Will Anderson or Jalen Carter? Like, what was up with that? But there's a lot of mock drafts going on out there where it's like, I'm not studying. I'm not believing what they're saying right now, especially Todd McShay with this quarterback at number 8. What? Are you serious?
Yeah,
I'll put it this way. After day 2 or day 3 of free agency, I think you'll definitely be able to decide where we go with our draft pick, because that's going to determine a lot in free agency.
Chase is telling the truth there, because if they go and start building up, they get another cornerback, they get a safety, they get a linebacker, they get another linebacker, they get an offensive lineman in free agency, and you're looking like, why didn't they address the pass rusher? Oh, snap. This is where the draft comes in now, because you got 9 picks. And, Bodie, you're the professor. We can't wait till draft week, because Bodie's going to give us
we're going stupid
info. You got to come in here with like the cape and like the what's that thing? The little chemistry thing we be doing, a little science lab. Like, yes.
Let me get my pointer. If you look at this board.
What what's that metal thing? It opens up like this, and you slap the board behind you, so you see this guy right here. Runs a 4-2.
Like, quiet.
One time for the fan. We lit. Let me go back to that comment though. Harold Poole, he said, even though the Falcon season is coming to an end, I can't wait for free agent frenzy and draft day. I'm so excited for the future. This is where that Ricky magic comes in, because look where the Falcons are this year. Okay, we're not going to the playoffs. All right, cool. But look what we did. If you're looking at even with Marietta, what's his name? Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Marietta.
Mariucci?
Up 75 South, 75 North.
Marinara.
God, somebody called him Mariachi the other day. I was like, Mariachi? Like, yeah, quarterback. I was thinking like, oh, did we have a quarterback?
Marijuana?
So, God. So, yeah. So, even with Mariota, right? So, even Vegas gave you 4 games, right? USA Today gave you 2 games, right? So, you blew that shit out the water, right? I understand you didn't get to the playoffs, but everybody was expecting you guys to win 2 or 3 games. Looking at the paper, looking at the schedule, looking at the team. There's a lot of positives to take away from this. So if you're excited for next year, you should be. Look at Tyler Algier. I think you just got your running back for the future.
No doubt.
The Tyler Algier jersey should be flying off the racks right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Falcon fans, I'm glad, and there was some Falcons media on Twitter that I never used to agree with like this. But I ain't gonna lie. Past couple of days, I've been saying some things that I'm agreeing with.
Mm.
Desmond Ridder is gonna be your starting quarterback next year. So if you're going with the rookie magic this
True
year,
statement.
Tyler Algier, impressive season already as a rookie. Desmond Ridder, he didn't get as much time. You know, it's the 4 games. The situation with Mariota didn't play out the way we wanted it to. And then Drake London. Look at his numbers this year. He's a rookie coming in as the wide receiver 1, with pretty much no help around him at the wide receiver. Pitts and Patterson, I understand, but straight up rookie. Didn't have another veteran receiver to come in there and teach him like that. I mean, OZ's all right. He's good, but he's on the block this year too. We don't know what he's doing. Is he staying? Is he going?
Mm.
You know, it's not like Julio was there. It's not like Calvin was there. Drake came into a situation where he was like, man, it's a young new offense getting ready to start building here. And to see Tyler Algier and Desmond Ridder do what they did this year, I mean, not Desmond Ridder, Tyler Algier and Drake London, that's great to see. Because it gives you hope for next year. You're adding to that. If Drake can eat like he did this year, and there was some fantastic catches, Falcon fans, do not lie. There was some fantastic catches from Drake London this year. The touchdowns too as well. I understand he had the fumbles. I understand.
The one on the out of bounds marker, that was beautiful.
That was one in the Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh. Oh, that was the Washington game, wasn't it?
No, it was
the Baltimore game.
Baltimore. Yeah, Baltimore.
I remember it was an outdoor game. But to see the numbers with Drake going through the transition of both quarterbacks, if I remember correctly, Chase, going back to preseason, going back to training camp, we were sitting there at training camp in Flower Branch like Mariota.
Yeah.
Now we get to the end of the year, Ridder. Then he play that in the stadium every time he scored. Like Ridder. Then he play in the stadium, man. Falcons, I got them ideas, man. Hit me up.
Hey, talk to Falcons creative, because obviously they ain't creative.
Sheesh. I'd have been in some stadiums. You done seen some shit, but seeing Drake, seeing Algier, seeing Ridder, rookie magic this year. I mean, I understand we didn't get to the playoffs, but you got to be excited for seeing those 3 guys next year in the Falcons uniform, Bodie. Am I right? I mean, you got Pitts, you got Patterson. I understand they're going to make some changes probably along the O-line, but London, Algier, and Desmond Ridder, Bodie. I mean,
yeah.
If we would have got more of Ridder, probably would have seen some more wins. But I'm just saying, that rookie magic is looking nice this year, going forward for year 2 for these players.
No doubt.
I'm with it.
However you look at it, Drake London's your wide receiver 1 next year. Got some decent numbers this year. He's a nice target. Yeah. Ridder wants to get the ball to him. All you need is a nice little wide receiver 2. And 3, and 4, and 5. But Pitts and Patterson's going to help you out with that too as well. It depends if you switch Patterson back to more of a receiving role next year.
They should. They really should.
Get him more involved.
That's where they was dangerous.
So, you got to build off that too as well. But to see just those 3 guys, I mean, really helped us out this year in some tight situations. I want to say I'm excited to see what these 3 players can do next year with the weapons they're going to have around them too as well.
Mm-hmm.
One time for the fam. About to get some more stuff. Falcons, Bucks, we're going to talk about in a minute. Bodie's breakdown. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. I am looking forward to the last game of the season piece. Make sure that Jerome is not at the game. God, not Jerome Boger.
Oh.
Not the ref.
He's a trash individual.
Who is settling with the 6th pick? He means if we're not drafting up, we gonna talk about this on One Time for the Fan coming up.
We're gonna talk about that too.
So many times. It's content. Falcon fans want to hear it. They're gonna listen to different podcasts. They're gonna hear different people's takes on the draft and the free agency, what the Falcons gonna do. I know if you're gonna go after, I would love for you guys to. I would love for them to go after DeJuan Payne. That's the first one. If you can go after Payne, Oh, yeah.
damn.
Yeah, Boost Mobile just sent me the message.
Not
He's,
the
he's past due.
sheesh.
He missed
Man.
he missed October and November's payment.
Not the cellular one internet.
I saw him down in New Orleans like this on Bourbon. I was like, everything good, Chase? He said, just trying to get service.
He said time's hard, man.
I lost my thought because of Chase, man. Goddamn. One time for the fan. And the man with the red Falcon shirt. You really think our rookies are a starter on another team? I'll say the running back and AK-47. Everybody else is just a body. Ooh, Cosmo. Welcome to the One Time for the Fan show, brother.
That's spicy. I like the debate.
In here with
I
his
like
take.
that. I like that. I like that debate.
What you said, the way they handled this was just amazing. I just hope all the teams took note on how to handle critical situations like this. That is true. And I think teams going to definitely have to beef up their their medical when it comes to different, special games. I mean, that was just a regular game. It was a Monday Night Football game. But to see Cincinnati's, EMTs and first responders jump in there.
Yeah, shout out to them for being right on top.
That was great.
They resuscitated that brother right there on that field. And then they was right there to resuscitate him again. So, sheesh.
One time for the fan, Bodie's breakdown coming up. Talking Falcons, Bucks.
We talking Chase Internet.
Yeah. I just got the message, Chase. Past due.
Man.
Sheesh. Philip Crawford. Like to see some changes in staff. We have players that can be developed and turned into Pro Bowlers, but coaches don't have the IQ to get them there. There's a lot of talk.
Agree with that.
A lot of talk about the play calling this year, which is why the conversation between Arthur Smith on the hot seat. Some of the fans were talking about in podcasts and different Twitter boards or whatever. Is Arthur Smith on the hot seat? Is Rags on the hot seat?
Yes.
Do we have any offensive coordinators in mind who can come in here and develop and make and make Desmond Ridder take it a step further?
Mike Petrino's available.
Who?
He's jumping from team to team. You know what I'm saying? He agreed to UNLV. I thought that was funny. And then he spurned them, and he went to Texas A&M when they called him. So he was up there with UNLV, and then he switched. So maybe he'll come here. He's a bright mind. No, I do not, but I'm not serious, okay? I'm not serious, Falcon fans, please. I'm not serious at all.
Because you said Tyler's going to be a beast.
No stuff.
Tim Riley, I got to reach out to you, Tim Riley. Dirty Bird Nation diehard is in the house. Like I told the group today, Tyler's a beast. We have our Burner Turner and William Andrews now.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Ridder should have been the starter after the Rams game.
Shit.
Josh.
Cosmo, I don't know if he was in here. I said it weeks ago. He should have been the starter after he was throwing that ball off his ass cheek.
I was calling that the Panthers game.
I wonder if Cosmo knows Ice Cold Wolf. Sounding a bit like some Ice Cold Wolf. I see the way you type Ice Cold. Now you're over there like, fuck. I can edit that too. One time for the fan. Feed Huntley.
Yeah.
Got to bring him back.
Yeah. We've got to bring him back.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll
look good, man.
We got to bring him back.
This is the question we got to go to in the offseason. What veteran quarterback is going to mold and back up Ridder? That's the problem.
There will be a veteran. I will say that. It won't be.
There will be a veteran.
But we might draft a rookie still, but there will
won't be that high name veteran.
So
it won't be what you expect as a veteran.
For most Falcon fans, they're going to see some veteran quarterback get signed in the offseason to the Falcons and say, this is our starter? This is him? This is the guy that's going to compete against Desmond Ridder? No way. They're going to draft a quarterback. Got to be. They're going to have a quarterback battle. Can't have this guy. No, Falcons fans. Ridder's your quarterback. This guy's just there to...
Bless you.
The guy's just there to hold the paper.
You only get one.
It's Matt Schwab in it. That's what I'm going to say from now on. I only want to know the backup quarterback's name. It's going to be like he's going to Matt Schwab it.
Everybody's Matt Schwab. Schwab, whatever.
Schwab.
Charles Schwab. Need my investments.
God. One time for the fan. Bridget said, "What's up?
It's good.
What's good?
What's good, Bridget?"
Good, Bridget. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Bridget said, "I would be at the game Sunday, last game of the season." Bridget, hit me up. I'll be at the game Sunday. I'll be in the backyard tailgating. Then I'm gonna head down there and go crazy on them Bucks fans, man, or whoever shows up.
Stupid.
I gotta go. I gotta go back home. I gotta go back home. I wish I could make the Sunday game. But
It is what it is, buddy. Glad to have you there, though. Glad to have you here. Jermaine Living Life David said, "What's up, fellas?"
Something.
All right, let's get straight to it, man. Bodie, I know you got a breakdown for us.
that was something.
Falcon fans, if you haven't been here before, Bodie's breakdown every Wednesday, 8:30. Around that time. It's definitely not when we start the show, but it's around that time. But one time for the fan always has these segments that we love to do. And Bodie's breakdowns is one of the number one segment that we do here on One Time.
Critically acclaimed.
Josh, we got to get it sponsored this season. Coca-Cola, Lay's. Somebody hit me up.
Cut the check.
Chase, I know you know about Bodie's breakdown.
Let's get it.
It's one of the parts of the show I think fans can sit there and listen to Bodie, the professor, give his take on what's going on with the Falcons. We've heard him speak about Lorenzo Carter, Jalen Hawkins. Don't call him Russell. Dean Pease. He's done some breakdowns for key matchups earlier this season between some teams. I think he did the 49ers one too as well. We broke down some numbers. He comes with the stats. He comes with the facts. His name's Bodie. He's wearing the, I don't know, they're battling for who got the best hat. Somebody still got their sticker on there. Bodie, you got the sticker on yours?
Hey, man.
I got the sticker on mine.
Oh, snap. Gosh.
I got
authenticated.
Wait, no, Bodie got the other one. He got the seal
That's
sticker.
the do not return sticker.
Gosh.
Okay. All right. My hands, your head dirty, bro.
Gosh.
Oh no, I forgot. It's your camera. Never mind. All right. Carry on.
One time for the fan. Bodie's breakdown. Bodie, of course, you know, 1 hour show. We're changing up the rules here on One Time for the Fan. People be like, we want to try to go for 2 hours and 3 hours. Go look at the draft film. Tell me how y'all like that. Go look at the playlist on YouTube when we did draft night. Our first show. We were sitting here like, yeah, with pick 171, the Broncos
I was
select.
over here like this.
Texting Bodie like, bro, I'm finna order a pizza. Bodie's breakdown.
I can't laugh too hard. Y'all gonna make me laugh.
Gosh.
I told y'all I messed up. Sound like Dougie Fresh.
Damn, Smokey the Bear.
Shout out to Deshaun. I know Dougie Fresh probably one of his favorite. All right.
Smitty Sports Machine. What's up, Smitty? Hey,
good, Smitty, man.
Smitty. I see you, big dog. See you, big dog.
Smitty,
Shout out to Smitty Sports
out
Machine.
Smitty.
Another content creator here for the Atlanta Falcons.
Excellent content creator.
Doing a great job out here,
man.
uplifting the fan base, giving his thoughts, his views of what he believes is going on with the Atlanta Falcons. So tune in to Smitty's Sports Machine. We got to get Smitty on the show in the offseason. So many content creators about to get on the show.
I watch Smitty's show. I try to pick from him, man. Smitty doing his thing, man. Shout out to you, brother.
One time for the fan, Bodie's breakdown. Bodie, you said we ain't heard no Bodie breakdown like this before. Country has talked about your Bodie's breakdown before.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Bodie's breakdown. So give us a little take. What are we looking at tonight? The last Bodie's breakdown of the season. If I have a feeling, Chase, I don't know. Can we guess what the Bodie's breakdown is? Because you didn't tell us.
I didn't
this
tell
is
you.
real deal.
I have no idea.
This is raw reaction. Earlier. He gave a little hint earlier. I think it's about our rookie production. Our rookie production this season.
That's what I said with the rookie matchup. I think he might give a breakdown of the entire season.
Ooh.
Yeah. Throughout the whole season.
The whole season, because it's the last breakdown of the year, man. I mean, how we gonna do this?
That ain't it. All right. The breakdown. It's actually my breakdown is actually just touching on the Falcons drafts, hits and misses for the last 14 years. I go back 14. 14 was Dimitrov first year. I mean, no, we don't mention his name around here, but you know, yeah.
We
We'll
don't
play a
mention
little
his
game.
time around here.
I like to play a game.
Sheesh.
We're gonna I'm gonna ask
Wowzers.
both of y'all. Last 10 years, how many draft hits do you think we had? And I'm not really I actually I ain't counting this past draft, but we know about this past draft. But how many hits do you think we had?
Not counting this year.
Not counting this year.
And people that has left the team and continued on with other teams.
I will say players that have worked out for the Falcons been pretty good to great starters with the Falcons. Yeah, and they could have left, but yeah, you know. But give me a guess. How
Drafted?
many players do you think have worked out in the past 10 years?
Past 10 years?
Yeah. Now I will say you guys
Oh
can't
shit! I
cheat.
remember that. Remember, there's a couple draft classes that just hit the door. So I'm gonna go with the
I'll give you
the lower
7.
end on this one. 7? Chase
7.
said 7.
All right, what do you say?
No, Chase got to think how many. 10 years though. How many picks
10
that was?
years, my guy.
How many picks that was?
Years.
I'll say
It's hard when you ain't looking at the list. Now I will say go Google Falcons draft picks, and everybody listening to my voice, to pull up your phone and Google Falcons draft picks, and go.
if it was over more than 30 picks, I'd
Football
say
Reference.
11.
I will say out of 78 picks that the Falcons have made total in 10 years, 23 of them have worked out.
23.
23. Now we can go down the list and count the 23
Damn, that's tight.
if you like. I will go down the list for you guys. Like I said, y'all can Google it. Everybody in here. Yeah, that wasn't a bad guess, but I'm gonna show you. Everybody go Google Atlanta Falcons draft picks, Pro Football Reference. Well, just Google Atlanta Falcons draft picks and go to Pro Football Reference. It'll have every pick that the Falcons ever made ever. Okay. All right, not counting this year. We're going to 2021. Kyle Pitts. I say that worked out.
It did.
Don't you? Richie Grant.
We'll find out.
To be determined.
TBD.
Jalen Mayfield. Darren Hall.
Work out. TBD.
Yeah.
I like the fight in Darren Hall, man. He's
Hey,
I'm just saying, I like the fight in Darren Hall, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's my homeboy too.
Drew Dahlman from last year.
He's a starter now. TBD.
I counted
you
him.
heard the praise for Arthur
because he was
Smith.
a
You count
starter.
him? If you count
I
him,
counted him in my 25. 23.
Mhm.
Let's see. Tyquan Graham. TBD.
That's a TBD too.
Ogundeji TBD.
Nah, I think he's out of here.
Avery Williams. I didn't really count him.
He's a good kick returner, punt returner. I'd keep him, but yeah, we had to see the future.
Yeah. Frank Darby. No. AJ Terrell. I'm gonna just run down it.
That's my guy.
Marlon Davidson. No. Hennessy. No. Michael Walker. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
That's a TBD. That's a tough TBD because he's on
looking
that.
Looking like he might be.
Yeah.
Jalen Hawkins. He's a starter.
But he started now. TBD still.
But TBD though. I did not count him.
But see, the thing about the TBD is it's kind of adding to the list of what you're saying because we don't know if they're future Falcons. You can say Lindstrom, it worked out. You can say Pitts, it's going to work out.
All the TBDs,
let's go, Bodie.
All the TBDs I didn't count though in this. What worked out. Lindstrom worked out. McGarity working out. Kendall Shepard, no. Sheffield. Kaminsky, no. Quandry, he ultimately didn't work out. Jordan Miller, Marcus Green, no. Calvin Ridley. Jordan Miller.
God, I remember Jordan and Kendall Sheffield, right?
Kendall Sheffield, yeah. Ugh.
Man.
Calvin Ridley. This is 2018. Calvin Ridley, he worked out even though he did his stupid shit.
Yeah.
You gotta add him to the list too. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
He's not, yeah.
Isaiah Oliver. Looking good. We keep him.
The last game was pretty solid.
I'd keep him. I'd keep him.
Shit, he might have played his team back on the last game. Spot. Dietrich or not? No. Ito Smith? No. Russell Gage?
I feel like Sinai had so much.
This is just sad hearing. I'm really tearing on the inside right now, Falcons fans. If you hear what Bodie's saying about our past few draft picks over the last few 10 years, Bodie, I hope you have more names.
I'm not done.
Let me tell you something. Okay? The platform is yours. I really hope you really get these names out so Falcon fans can hear how bad some of these draft picks have been for the Falcon fans. And you're hearing names of people just in the door and out the door at the Falcons. But then you have people like Grady.
Yeah.
It was a diamond.
Yeah.
Got people like AJ. It's a diamond.
Yeah.
Pitts, you got to still sign him to that extension. Looks like a diamond. Lindstrom, diamond. Yeah. But then Bodie's naming these names, and I'm just sitting here crying like, oh, my gosh.
Yeah, we flubbed it, okay? We flubbed a lot.
Can you go back to the past 5 names just in case anybody forgot?
You talking about Calvin Ridley, Isaiah Oliver, Dietrich Sinat,
oh god,
Ito Smith,
oh lord,
Russell Gage, and Foya Olakun. He actually worked out.
Olukun's a beast.
He worked out, but he just wanted to get his money. So there's that. 2017. Here to tell you, none of these cats worked out. Tack McKinley, Duke Riley, Sean Harlow, KZ. We had a little spark there, but nothing.
Easily the worst draft in the past 10 years.
I would say so.
2019 was a bad one too, I believe.
2019, outside of our first 2 picks, were pretty horrid. This 2017 draft was garbage. It was straight garbage. Okay?
Any more names, or that was it?
I said Tack, Duke Riley, Sean Harlow, KZ, Brian Hill, running back, and Saubert, tight end. No.
Who? Eric Saubert?
Bruh,
he's now a starter for the Rams, isn't he? Or the Chargers?
Is he really even in the
starter somewhere?
There's no way he's in the league.
Yeah, bro. He's playing. I saw him. He's playing for some team right now. I forget what team he is. Look up Eric Saubert. But look,
you know what? His name is bold here, so he might still be in the league.
Every game here that's bold, and I'm thinking about all the draft picks that came around these guys, and I'm like, man, we could have had such and such. Man, we could have had such and such. Man, we could have had such and such.
Oh, man, I wish I had time to do my deeper research and I could tell you who we passed on. But I can tell you, and I know this to be true, Tack was picked 26th, and TJ Watt was picked, I believe, 30th. So we fucked that up. I'm sorry. I thrown the F down. We jacked that up, okay? 2016 wasn't terrible. Keanu Neal, Deion Jones, Austin Hooper, Devondre Campbell, Wes Schweitzer.
That was the year. That was the Super Bowl year.
That was a draft that took us, because all those cats played. Wes Schweitzer and Devin Fuller.
Devin Fuller.
He was supposed to be a fast. He's supposed to be our new kick returner. Blah blah blah.
Oh snap!
He got hurt.
Devin
he kept getting
Fuller.
Hurt. I'm bringing back some shit.
Man, I can't believe this, bro. Like, as a diehard Falcon fan, watching some of these players on the field, you're like, all right, who these players?
Now, you want everybody
thinking, where they at?
But it's so impossible to really guess. But the way we missed in this draft, and I'm not done. I'm gonna go down a little bit.
Julio Matt was there.
I'm gonna go 2012. That's 10-year mark. And I'm gonna stop there. But okay. Next, 2015. Vic Beasley. God damn. Jalen Collins. Tevin Coleman worked out. I counted him.
Shout out to Collins and Bates though with their podcast. They got a dope little podcast.
You know what? I looked at their stuff. I've been peeping. I ain't really watched it.
Jalen Collins and Darren Bates.
Darren Bates and Jalen Collins. They got a dope podcast. They really do. Yeah. It's on. I seen it on YouTube. It might be on Tubi. Anyway,
God, not
Tubi. Vic Beasley, Jalen Collins, Tevin Coleman, Justin Hardy. He was supposed to be something. He just didn't get there. I wanted him.
He was the wolf.
There was rumors that he didn't know the playbook.
Yeah, I heard your beard is inspired by his.
Right. Anyway, Bodie, I told you. You can't crack the joke when he's on the stream. He's right there in the stream. He's listening.
My bad. All right. Grady Jarrett, 2015, fifth round pick, 137th overall.
Nah.
One of the greatest Falcons picks fucking ever. Okay. God damn. What we got him and the productivity even to this day. I love Grady. I need Grady jersey. I just talked myself into it. God damn it. All right. Let me
get
knock
it.
it out. Jake Rogers, Akeem King. Okay, they don't matter. 2014, Jake Matthews. I counted him. Rasheed Hakeman. I wanted him to be something. He just didn't have the work ethic. Okay. Desmond Southward. Devontae
Southward.
Freeman.
The safety, the DB.
You can
The
count
DB.
Freeman. You got to count Freeman just because of the
Yeah, I
production.
definitely counted Freeman. Prince Shambo. God damn.
The cat kicker.
Don't make me laugh. My chest hurt.
Did he kick a cat?
He kicked something.
He kicked a cat or something. He got arrested. Like
That's terrible. Prince Shambo is horrible. Ricardo Allen, Marcus Sproul, Yawin Smallwood, Tyler Starr. He actually made the team and got cut. I
You
remember.
got to count
That's what we had.
Ricardo.
That year was you
Hard Knocks.
definitely got Ricardo Allen. But Tyler Starr was he made the team. I remember we had Hard Knocks that year.
Hard Knocks, yeah.
And he made the team. That was dope.
Go
All
ahead
right.
here.
Check your boy Smitty. Check your boy Smitty.
Bruh.
I love Bodie's breakdown, man. He is taking us back to all these draft picks that y'all Falcon fans sitting there listening like,
oh my gosh.
holy shit, none of these picks really worked out for us.
And I know y'all remember because I was excited. You know, you got to be excited about all the names. Looking back, you're like, good God, these cats suck. Desmond Trufant, he was solid, and I counted him because he was solid.
Got you.
But he wasn't a star, but he was solid. Robert Alford counted him, pick 6 in the Super Bowl.
I used to say Desmond Trufant was the best cornerback on the field before the quarterback snapped
Most
the ball.
most deaf.
Yeah, definitely.
And then once the quarterback snaps the ball, it's just up in the air.
Sheesh.
When you line up, you be like, it's the best corner out there.
Yeah, like he go to sleep.
He could be shut down though. Truvant could be shut down. So
It's crazy. Malachi Goodman. Good.
God.
Levine Toyolo. He's still in the league. He is. It's showing.
is he still in the league?
Yeah. He on somebody's team. I don't know who. Stanley
Mapanga.
Oh my God! Somebody brought him up on a show like a couple weeks ago.
That's why I brought him up. All the people that was trying to trying to pair
Stanley
in the middle.
Mabunga.
Yeah,
Bro. Kamal Ishmael, he was solid for us, bro.
that was a thumper, boy, and he had them grills too. He was part of D block, wasn't he?
He was part of D block because he was hitting. Yeah, solid. Zeke Mata and Sean Renfrey. Ugh. I'm gonna tell you the worst draft I've ever seen in my life. It's 2012. Peter Kahns, Lamar Holmes, Brady Ewing, Jonathan Massaquoi, Charles Mitchell, and Travion Robertson. That is the worst draft I've ever seen in my life. That draft class was
I would
probably
love to see the draft class around those players and go back and say, who in the hell selected these guys?
That'd be a deep dive. I wish I could have deep dived and went back and saw, okay, well, that around, we could have got A, B, C, or D. Maybe at another day. All right, so I'll stop there. But let's go back to my notes. Last 14 years, Dimitrov's first season, we had 38 out of 110 draft picks that stuck with us. I won't go name them. I just named a whole bunch for it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, offensive stars that we've drafted. Go.
I mean, in the past 14 years or something?
It says 2001. Go back 2001. I know it's kind of quick, but
offensive stars you drafted.
Stars. I mean, like Pro Bowler guys. Yeah,
you gotta take
I got
those
a list
two.
right
You gotta
here.
throw these two in the board. You gotta throw them, of course.
I got 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
Offensive stars. Hell no, I'm gonna go with like 25.
Or yeah, we're talking about offensive. So
1, 2, 3,
offense
4,
for a while.
7, 8, 9, 10. I count here that are Pro Bowlers. We're talking about Kyle Pitts,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. We're talking about Lindstrom. We're
Mm-hmm.
talking about Ridley, Austin Hooper, Jake Matthews, Julio, that guy, Matt Ryan, Roddy White, Vic, and Algie Crumpler came out the same draft in 2001. So obviously,
Freeman.
you look here. What I noticed here, I wrote the years too. Pitts was in 2021, Lindstrom 19, Ridley 18, Hooper
Mm-hmm.
16, Jake Matthews 14, Julio 11, 2011, Matt Ryan 08, Roddy 05, and Vic and Crumpler 01.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the 2000s, in the teens, we were hitting the offense. I guess that's just what we do. You know, we're just an offensive. We scout offense. Defensive stars. Go.
Shit.
Hmm.
Since 2001
Just going back to,
or
I say
2010.
98. And I
You
say
going back
98.
98 now? Shit.
I'll go back to 98. You going back to 98, you'll see why I'm going back to 98.
This is tough.
You got to have at least 7, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say between 5 and 10.
I got 6 here.
6?
6.
Yeah, it's
In
about right.
over 20 plus years, we only got 6 stars in this thing. And we ain't been aggressive in getting them either. AJ Terrell, 2020. Deion Jones, 2016.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Yep.
4-year gap. Okay. 4-year gap. That's big now. Grady Jarrett, 2015. Go all the way back to 2004 to go get D'Angelo Hall.
Mm-hmm. Remember the pick? That was a nice pick right there too.
It was a nice pick, but damn it, from 2015 to 2004, we couldn't draft another defensive star. Now you
DeAndre
see what our
Campbell.
problem is, right?
DeAndre Campbell was a beast.
Campbell.
Still is production. Yeah,
Campbell
still
now, definitely.
Okay. I'll give you
truly
that.
a beast.
Yeah, well, yeah, I will give you that. Campbell. He did make a Pro Bowl, didn't he?
I believe so. He can actually cover tight ends now too. Back then, he was just a tackling
see, he's
machine.
different. See, I'm still scarred because he couldn't cover shit when he was here like that.
Yeah,
And
Green
he
Bay
was really
changed him up
looking
now.
bad. That's
Mhm.
2016. I give Devondre Campbell 2016. I add him to my list. But still, that was the same draft as Dion. And then 2015, Grady. And then you still got to go all the way back to 2004 for D'Angelo. And then
It's tough.
99. From 2004 to 99, Patrick Kearney. And 98, Keith Brookie.
That's crazy.
Now you see the pattern here. You see where I'm trying to go.
You're saying
All
we've
this
been
offense. Offense is so glamorous. Atlanta want to be glamorous. I don't know if it's a Arthur Blank thing. He wants his team to just be glamorous, but he ain't. You know, we ain't been prioritizing defense, and I keep harping it. Defense
That is true.
is a priority if you want to win in this league. Now we done had good teams and had offenses to get us there, but we still get shellacked in Super Bowls because we don't got no goddamn defense. It's pathetic reading this shit that we couldn't at least acquire more defensive stars than what we have, or draft them. We couldn't do it. We can't. I don't know why we don't prioritize defense. It gets to me.
So I'm even going back to your 2012 numbers that you were talking about with the draft.
Yeah.
You got Peter Kantz that we selected.
Ooh.
You got Levante David, who was selected
Levante
a couple
David.
picks behind him.
Sheesh.
Vinny Curry right behind him. Casey Hayward was right behind them. You go down to where the Falcons selected the next pick, Lamar Holmes. You have Akeem Hicks, who was selected before him, could have moved up. T.Y. Hilton, who was selected right after you.
T.Y.
Running back Lamar Miller was selected too as well. Seeing some of these names on the list that's still in the NFL right now.
Yeah. It's rough.
This is tough. This is
2012
tough to watch right
was
here.
the shittiest draft I ever seen. That's a draft that gets you fired. And it ultimately got him fired, but he didn't get fired to 2020, so. But that's that. I just wanted to elaborate on this draft. I wanted to, pull some pull something out the file cabinet for you Falcon fans. Y'all see how what we prioritize in the draft. What we should prioritize is more defense and offense, and I think it's going to change now because Terry's a smart guy, and I think it's going to work out. So
You bought this Brody's breakdown in at the right minute, the right time, because season's coming to an end. I think most of the Falcon fans look and see what is needed.
yeah,
Defense.
absolutely.
And you have to hit a splash in this draft. So, Bodie, from hearing the names from all the years, hearing the stats that you brought up, talking about the Falcons draft picks, we're going to talk about it going up in the next couple of weeks, talk about it going up in the next couple of months. I'm guessing from what you're saying, the Falcons can wow this fan base by drafting a defensive stud who can help Grady, who can help the D-line, who can help the linebackers, who can help your cornerback. So I'm talking about when it comes to getting to the quarterback, getting off the field on third down. You're selecting a player who's going to be on the field week 1, a defensive player. If you go somehow in this draft and select a tackle with the first round, or you select the center with the first pick, people's going to say Falcons just falconed.
Yeah.
You don't
Trying
want
to get the
that.
offense right.
Bodie just gave you a breakdown of what is going on in the past few years with the Falcons. All these names that the Falcons drafted who's no longer here. Most of them who didn't even have a 2 or 3 years successful stint here in Atlanta.
Terrible.
It's sad. There are some names of these college kids that's coming out right now that they have that it factor. And where you're sitting right now in the draft with 1 game left to go. I mean, if you were sitting right here at week 9, week 10, 1 win, 2 wins, it's no doubt. You better get Will Anderson. You put a top 5 pick.
Absolutely.
But when you're going 6 through 10, things change. Trades change. Transactions change. You now have to find some way to trade up.
I think you need to.
You need to find some way to trade up. I'm cool with the kid. What's Murphy? Miles Murphy?
Miles Murphy. Yeah.
And
I like him. And the Breeze from Clemson. Yeah.
From Clemson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have no problem with it because once again, I'm the fan. Terry will make their decision. Arthur will make their decision. Pease, everybody, the organization will make their decision. But you can't sit there in the top 10 pick and have 2 superstar studs on the board from 2 of the biggest schools in college football.
And not try to go get him.
Both of them is Will Anderson a national champion? Did he win a national championship?
I believe so. Like he was
a couple years ago.
He was a backup though. I mean, he wasn't starting. No,
first or red shirt. What is he? Junior? Senior now?
He's a junior now. Yeah.
I check into that.
But
Jalen Carter. There's 2 guys there. Bodie's stats just confirmed. You got to get a player who's going to be a big name here in Atlanta. You got to get a player that's going to jerseys are flying off the racks. He's coming into the game week 1 next week. He's getting 3 or 4 sacks. I must say, right now in the first year, I think Detroit fans are happy with Aiden Hutchinson.
He was solid.
I think Giants fans right now are happy with Kevin Thibodeau.
Yeah.
Kayvon Walker.
I can keep going down the list too and name some more names. But you're going to stack up this defense. And the crazy thing is, some of these players, Bodie, who's helping the Falcons win games, who's getting this acknowledgement, are players who are coming over on 1-year deals. Not even the players who drafted.
Exactly. That's my thing.
You traded Dion, got rid of Campbell. Those names you named, Desmond, Southward, and Fuller, and where are these guys?
Yeah, good God. Yeah.
I can't even remember a play or a game from these guys. So Bodie's breakdown, once again, was right on point when it comes to what the Falcons need to do in the draft. It's time to draft some studs. It's time to draft some stars, and definitely on the defense. But it's time to draft some names who's going to have a future here with the Falcons. When was the last time Falcons hang up these jerseys? They got rid of Julio at the last minute, Matt Ryan at the last minute. Falcon fans, I'm cool. I love seeing a player stay with the team for that's why I'm good. That's why I'm a big Kobe guy.
Yeah.
Because Kobe stuck with the team all the way through. And I'm a Hawks guy, but everybody's a Kobe guy. Everybody was Kobe. Kobe, Jordan, LeBron. I know how people look at it. But that's why I love the loyalty from Kobe. I'm staying with the team.
I'm
I
with the
understand he
man.
had, the few trade transaction people was talking. Is Kobe gonna leave? Is Kobe gonna go? Him and Shaq, but he stayed all those years. All those players that built around him that he helped develop and get better. I love seeing that. I think Jake Matthews is going to be that here in Atlanta. I love seeing that. I think Chris Lindstrom will be that guy here in Atlanta. I love seeing that. Kyle
Yeah.
Pitts, I hope he's going to be that guy here in Atlanta. I love seeing that. Grady,
Grady's already that guy here.
you feel what I'm saying? And I wanted Deion Jones to be that too, but then Jones is out the door. You feel what I'm saying? AJ Terrell, I hope he's going to be that guy too. Now, Bodie, when we do this podcast years later, you got something better to look at. Because let's hope that Terrell will still be here. Grady is still going to be good to be here. Richie Grant will still be good to hear. Troy Anderson will still be good to hear. Now you're building a defense.
Oh, yeah.
Bodie's breakdown, man. Chase?
Spot on. Every time.
Appreciate it, brother.
Shout out to Bodie's breakdown, man. Last one of the season. Right here on One Time for the Fan. Falcons,
Trying to
Bucks.
hold it together for y'all.
Yeah, you did a great job. We just hit the hour mark, so we got to go ahead and wrap it up here. But real quick, Falcons, Bucks, Bodie, before we get up out of here. Your take on Sunday. Falcons going to go in there. A lot of players, they're fighting for their contract. They're fighting for their jobs next season, whether it's with the Falcons or not with the Falcons. You're looking at a game where some fans will show, some fans won't show. Bucks fans might show up. Who knows?
Yeah.
What we do know is there's a lot of players on the Falcons who's going to go out there and do their best to beat the Bucks. So real quick before we get up out of here, because it's the end of the season, Bodie's breakdown was way more important than this little segment right here, because the end of the season is here. But Bodie, for you, Chase, for you, what do you want to see Sunday?
Me personally, I just want to see a team that goes out there and competes. I'm not down for the losing mentality. I want to see a team that fights for a win. Like you said, you got players that are on contracts. I want to see us air the ball out. They just gave up 300-something yards to Sam Darnold. So, if Sam can throw that, I know Ritter can throw that. So they go 148-something yards to one receiver. So could be a day that you see a receiver go off, Drake London, maybe. I would love to see them play Tom Brady a couple drives just so we could beat up on him a little bit. #hate Tom. But, yeah, I just want to see a W. I don't want to see an L. I just want to see a W. I would love to see Tyler hit his 1,000-yard season. That would be great.
Too.
That would be great.
One time for the fan. We lit. We live. Bodie, what do you want to see Sunday?
Yeah, Chase spoke on it. I want to see Tyler, not Tyler. I definitely want to see Tyler hit his 1,000 yards, but I also want to see Ritter. They try some new things. I want to see the coaching staff actually try some new things, because what you're doing with Ritter isn't working. You need to come up with a scheme, play within his talents, play within his strengths, okay, and air it out. They're going to try to get him a touchdown pass on Sunday.
Definitely.
It's going
Yeah.
to
Got
happen.
to.
My hot take
It's
is him
going
getting
to
2.
happen.
My hot take is him getting 2 on Sunday.
If he throws an interception, trying new things, I don't even
So be it.
mind that.
Yeah.
But you got to try, at least effing try. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit here and be conservative. Don't sit here and call garbage shit. I do not want to see Felipe Frank's face. I don't.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Hey, hold on. We got a special guest. Felipe, you ready?
Honestly, he has no business out there taking any snaps from Ritter. We need to see what Ritter
I don't
got.
think you see Felipe in a Falcon jersey no more. I think that's it.
Sheesh.
One time for the fan.
Yeah, you got to
I
try.
think that's it.
You got to try. I need to open up. They got to open that playbook up. I don't know if Arthur is just run heavy. He just got a whole bunch of nice run schemes because he had, I know that's his strength.
He's an old lineman.
Thank you. I know it's his strength, but you got to have passing schemes, bro. You got to be able to do some things. You got to be able to confuse
One thing I liked seen last week is a lot of CP in the backfield out at receiver. So
I
Yeah,
don't
maybe
see
that's
that.
something. Maybe that's something they can bring in next year and get that started. Because the year before that, when CP was at receiver and running back, he couldn't stop him.
Yeah, and credit to I know Harold Poo don't want to hear this, but credit to Matt Ryan. He got him a lot of catches that
He
last
did.
year he was here. That was a Matt Ryan thing. He was checking
Mhm.
down. Matt Ryan was doing what he had to do. Ritter don't. I mean, not Ritter, but Marijuana. He don't know exactly how to check down. He's not. It's not his repertoire. He's just like, oh, my first read is there. I'm taking off. Like, yeah, Mariota didn't know how to check down, so like that hurt CP and that hurt our offense when we could really open it up.
Mhm.
Like, it could have really been opened up with him coming out of the backfield or him even being in the slide or whatever you got to do. That's when you're great, when you can have a pass catcher out of the backfield. I'm telling you, I keep saying it. I don't even understand why people don't emulate the Patriots' philosophy that won them all them
Bro,
goddamn Super Bowls, throwing to them running backs and just
tight
short
end.
passing your ass to death.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Why don't more people do that shit? That shit got us to the Super Bowl. I
Did it with
don't
them
know if
with a
y'all
pocket
knew
passing
that.
quarterback. You got a mobile quarterback now. You can actually
It
escape out the pocket and do more.
effing
If the check
works.
down is covered, you can definitely move out
But,
the pocket. And you see
you
Ritter, he's
know,
going to keep the feet. He's going to keep the play going. He doesn't want to
yeah.
go down.
And Ritter, I always give it to Ritter. Ritter is running after his first read isn't there. He's looking for more. And when he runs, I think one thing Ritter does
Houdini.
need to work on. Yeah. Oh, he is Houdini. Because there
Houdini,
was a
bro.
couple times he should have been sacked.
Yeah.
But when he runs, I think he needs to keep his head downfield. That makes great quarterbacks too. That makes great quarterbacks. So
One time for the fan every Wednesday, every Sunday, right here. Facebook, YouTube, type it in Google, wherever you want to find One Time for the Fan. Find us. We got a lot going on this year. Been doing this for a while now. Thank you to everybody who's been rocking with One Time for the Fan. You know we love talking Falcons football. That's all it is. We just love talking Falcons football. But about to go ahead and wrap it up here tonight. Falcons Bucks Sunday. Players are fighting for some contracts. They know the bag is there. I'm guessing right after the game, after you beat the Bucks, Terry gonna walk in the locker room. Hey guys, who's here next season?
yeah, who
Got
wants
the
it?
bag.
He gonna walk in before the game with the bag and say who
God.
Yeah.
wants it, and then
Who really
a
wants it?
lot of
Get the
players are gonna
suitcase
play their
open like
best
Pulp
game.
Fiction with the glow.
Yeah, it's gonna look like deal or no deal.
God. One at a time in my office. Bring your playbook with you.
Yeah.
One time for the fan. Once again, thank y'all for rocking with us this season. We don't know if we're gonna be doing the Wednesday shows or the Sunday shows, but on Sunday we'll let y'all know. We'll be back at 8:00 right after the Bucks game. Last show of the season, and then we're gonna do our State of the Falcons wrap up. Have some special guests come by later on next week or the week after, so we can talk about how the Falcons were this year. We got to bring back Miles, superstar Miles Garrett from Fox 5. We got to bring him back so we can talk some Falcons football. Going to the comments before we wrap it up. I got a bunch of people yelling at me because we got a tournament tonight. It's going crazy. Smith on the hot seat after next season. We'll have money to spend, and this is his third draft, so we'll have his players here. Well,
Absolutely. If things don't go the way it should this time next season, I will be saying, yeah, he's on the hot seat. He needs to be out of here.
you go you get 4 wins next year, you get 5 wins next year. I'm gonna put you on the hot seat too.
Not good enough.
That's
Not
3
good
years
enough.
now. I'm gonna put you on the
You
hot
go on
seat
a
too.
losing streak, you go 0-8. Yeah, your ass might be fired after that 8 game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, you ain't on the hot seat now. I understand what you're building. I understand what you're doing. I do want a coach to be here for a long time. I don't want to see the switches of coaches with the rookie quarterbacks
I
and
don't
young
like
players.
it.
I like to see a coach be there for a long time, like Mike Tomlin, Bill Cowher. You see Pip Belichick. So these coaches, like even Saban in Alabama. Jesus Christ, Saban been there since like the 40s. But still,
Yeah.
you'll look and see like that
Yeah.
builds a lot.
Yeah, that
It
means
does. It truly does.
that means a lot.
And some of these coaches, like Bodie was saying with the draft picks, they were here and then they're gone. Here and then gone. You need somebody to be here. You need when was the last Falcon head coach that we had that was like superstar coach? Everybody loves Dan Reed. Dan Reed.
I was gonna say
Dan Reed.
Yeah.
Outside of Dan Reed, how many other coaches we had?
Yeah, shit. Jim Moore, Bobby Petrino, goddamn.
Petrino's been mentioned too many times on this show.
Yeah, you said his name too much.
You going crazy right now.
Shit. That's my fault. Yeah, y'all blame me. Welcome, Cosmo, man. I
Cosmo
appreciate
said
you
this
for
is my
checking
first
us
time
out.
hearing I like it. Cosmo, subscribe to the channel, brother. One time for the fan.
Brother. I appreciate you just showing up, bro.
It don't cost
Could be
nothing.
anywhere in the world, but you here with us.
One time for the fan. Here we go. Here we go. Get to these chats. At the game, I chat feed the beast. And Cardinals fan asked who the beast had pointed out Algier. You broke up the beast.
Algier.
Algier.
Oh, yeah. He's the beast. Hey, Pamela. I be at the game. I was at the Saints game, and I was stomping on the ground like I was stomping hard. I thought I was gonna tear my ACL or something. I was stomping like, look at that man. Look at him. Like
that's how you broke your foot.
Yeah, just about. Yeah, probably messed my voice up too.
Now, Chase, Bodie was in there. Chase, you heard him? You was over there sitting to the right, but Bodie said, "That's a man. That's a man."
That's exactly
Saints fan said.
Man right there. I thought I was gonna break my damn ankle because I was stomping so damn loud.
Those people from Atlanta are loud, aren't they?
Yeah, them damn New Orleans fans, they was like,
you see the spit come out, boy. That's a fan. The fan underneath them like,
excuse me, sir. I don't mean to be rude. Stop spitting on my
one
head.
time for the fan.
That was good.
I got so much. Oh yeah, Cosmo said he wanted to be on the show too as well. Cosmo, we're gonna do something in the off season. We're gonna get a bunch of fans on here. We used to do the Falcon fan talk a lot, but of course when the season started, we try to tone it down right there and then focus more on what the Falcons were doing. But we did have some special guests on this year, and we're gonna have a lot more special guests coming up too as well.
Baker Mayfield slinging it. I get to him, man. He's trying to get a job next season, and he will.
Mm-hmm.
We should meet up at halftime and take pictures. If I'm not faded. So I get faded to where I don't want to leave the spot that I'm in. It's like I gotta walk all the way up there now. And I gotta walk all the way back.
Up.
I gotta miss. I gotta miss. I'm gonna miss second half kickoff, but I'll do it though. I'll do it. I gotta bring my walking shoes because if I'm in my J's, I'm like, look, like there's a certain amount of steps I can take in these J's, right? And I can't add 300 more steps, right?
Lord of mercy. Something wrong with him, Pamela. Something wrong with him.
One time for the fan. Getting ready to wrap up the show here. Of course, we'll talk to y'all in the chat too as well because we love talking with Falcon fans. People asking about McGarry. Are we going to pay him? What do we do next year?
Resign.
It's looking like a resign.
He should be back. I think it'll be provisions in his contract. He'll be back.
The way he was talking with Chris Lindstrom in that breakdown on Sunday, like when Chris Lindstrom was mic'd up, you could hear them two talking, and they were drafted in the same year. And you listen to each other, and they're like, "These guys are good friends." Outside of just playing on the line together, you need that next year. Jake, Chris,
like you said,
Gary, they can go in there and coach the next two linemen. Like, look, guys, this is how it's going to work. We've been here for this long. Let me tell you how this is going to work. Hell, Elijah would like to stand over there too. Like, I'm back.
Yeah, chemistry is important. You don't break that up. You want to keep it. We've been running through people. Our run game has been top in the league. You got to try to keep that together. Now, we're working on the pass game, but yeah, you pay McGarry, you bring him back. But, you try to hold him to that standard. All right, you got paid. Now, keep playing like you played last year. Don't just fall off because you got paid.
One time for the fan. Thank y'all for showing up tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for rising up.
Already. Season ain't started. I'm ready for next season and the draft and everything. I'm going to get back on my Black Mel Kiper. I used to be that. Like, I really used to be heavy on these draft picks all the way from first round to seventh round. So I'm going to get back on that.
We are ready, Falcon fans, for next season. Because this season is coming to an end. Once again, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting One Time for the Fan. We really do appreciate it. Last Wednesday show of the season. We'll find out if we're going to be doing the shows either on Sunday or Wednesday. We'll let y'all know on Sunday when we come back. Any shout-outs, Chase, before we go ahead and get up out of here, man?
Yep. Shout out to all the commenters tonight. For the past 3 episodes, we done had a new person in the comments, so shout out to that. Just shout out to the Falcons in this season. Maybe we get it next year, get back to the playoffs. But shout out to all the effort and the fight from this year. We've been in it towards the end. Took a while to get eliminated, so there's stuff to be happy about. Shout out to y'all boys.
That is true. Bodie.
Man, shout out to y'all for putting up with my me not feeling well, bro. I've had to power through the show, but we're here. I'm gonna be here. Um, Shout out to anybody if y'all new. You know, man. I hope you like the show, man. We just trying to be positive and just trying to uplift everybody about our Falcons, man. We're passionate about this team, man. And really, really passionate about this team. Want to see us succeed. I want to see us go stop folks, beat folks 35-3 and stuff. Like I want to be
Remember those
that
days.
team.
Mm-hmm.
Long ago. But man, yeah, shout out to everybody who support one time for the fan. Shout out to everybody who support the Falcons like we do. Like Jack always says, and what we're gonna put on a t-shirt one day, and we all gonna be at the parade. So shout out to y'all, man.
One time for the fan. Once again, you already know. Subscribe to the channel. One time for the fan, right there on the bottom. See it right there. See, subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
YouTube. One time for the fan. We love talking with Falcon fans because we are Falcon fans. That's what we do. We talk Falcons football. And of course, everybody has their opinion. Everybody's, the digital content creator, everybody who's out there with their podcast and what they have going on. We respect everybody's opinion. We ain't finna sit over here and bash what everybody got going on. But, we love to talk a little, throw a little jab here and there, a little joke jab, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Don't get serious. We might hit you for real. You know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah, we do love talking with our Falcon fans and, everybody who's just diehard. It could have been the Bulldogs. It could have been the Braves. It could have been United. It's the Falcons, though. And we love our Dirty Birds. We want to see them do better. And disappointed that they can't reach the playoffs this year, but it was great to see the fight in some of these games. And we're going to talk on Sunday about the season, how exciting it was, some of the moments that we remembered, and what to expect next year. So come on back on Sunday and be prepared for some more One Time for the Fan. Of course, subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Let's grow these subscribers. Thank you for everybody who subscribed to make us get to 250. Really do appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Shout out.
Really do appreciate it. Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. One Time for the Fan on Twitter. I know most of y'all on Twitter. Hit us up. We chopping it up. Facebook. One Time for the Fan. As you see it right there. Facebook. One Time for the Fan. I got to use my translator. Facebook. One Time for the Fan. Right there as you see.
Jeez.
God. And of course, YouTube. One Time for the Fan. But of course, we are up out of here. We will catch y'all Sunday night. Hopefully the Falcons win. Desmond Ridder goes for 300, 400 yards. First time the Falcons will beat Brady.
Eat a W.
Falcon fans, we can go 2-0 in 2023. Start the year 2-0.
Lord have mercy.
Fans can leave the stadium saying, you know what? We'll give this Ridder guy a shot next year. Let's help Ridder make sure he's the starting quarterback next year. Well, how much is he making again? 1 point what million? How much is he making?
A small amount.
A small amount, right?
And like they said from out of your Falcon mind, that'd be a cheat code right there to have him making what he makes and be able to build a team around him, and then progress and he gets better, and then we pay him eventually. That'd be a thing. So yeah.
Be on the lookout for a lot of special guests we have coming up to the show. I'm seeing some folks that I definitely want on the show because folks love talking Falcons football, and so do we. We'll be back Sunday night, 8 p.m., talking Falcons football. Go Falcons, beat those Bucks.
Yachty.
10 stacks from Grady.
8-town down.
I need it.
I bet not see. I hope Jerome Boger's not the referee of this game. I'm hearing talks.
Oh, man.
Talks.
Oh, man.
Let's just be prepared for it. Falcons fans, we'll see y'all Sunday night. One time.
I come to the game with my eggs.
God. One time for the Atlanta Falcons. One time for Bodie. One time for Chase. One time for Boo Man Shot It. Don't know where he is, but he rock with us 24/7. And of course, God.
Jeez.
We say he in the 500 section, Chase. And of course, I'll be boy Jack Spade. One time for the fan.
Who was better?
Sunday. I brought that into 2023.
Peace.
We'll see y'all Sunday, y'all, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.